Hi, this is Dawn Garcia from Pursuit of Excellence, and I'm here with Tammy McCartney, who is owner of Beyond Bookkeeping. One of the things we love to do is share business stories with our listeners in order to help them improve and really develop their businesses. And what I love to do is identify those pearls from different individuals. So Tammy, you've developed your business over a number of years. You've gone from part-time to full-time within the last year.
Yeah.
Focused on your business. Tell us a little bit about your business, first of all. What do you do?
So my business is Beyond Bookkeeping. I have an accounting degree, a 4-year accounting degree. And what my business is about is getting small business owners to understand what their financial records are, what their reports mean, how important finance and knowing those numbers are to their business, and getting them a process so it doesn't feel so painful. Whether that means me coming in and helping them and doing that for them on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis, or whether that means teaching them how to use those processes so that the tools are there. A lot of times that means bringing in an accounting software program and showing them how much easier life is rather than doing it on paper or throwing those receipts in a shoebox. Because it makes it easier if you do it in a timely manner. And it's so important to know your numbers every month and be able to look at those to see how your business is really doing.
Excellent. So as you've had this experience, worked with different individuals, and have really developed some of those things within your business, what's been your biggest learning?
My biggest learning is that I have enough information to share with people, that I have value in my company, and that business owners don't know about what the financial picture is, what that means for them to grow, what that means for them to be a solid business. And part of mine is making a contract. I have done the handshake, and sometimes, a lot of times, if it's not in writing, there's a misunderstanding there, a miscommunication.
Or can be.
Or can be.
Sure.
Yeah, so the expectation is there and there's a clear understanding of what is needed or what will be offered in those services.
Great point. Always great to have clarity and expectations. That builds everybody's satisfaction and builds that credibility going forward.
Yeah, yeah.
So in the scheme of things, that's been your biggest learning. How about a challenge you've overcome or something that you're most proud of?
A challenge for me has been trying to figure out getting my name out there and getting people to understand what it is that I do and what my service is. It's beyond bookkeeping, and a lot of times I get the question, what is beyond about bookkeeping? You know? And
What else is there?
Yeah, and some people just think it's just record keeping, but there's just, like I've mentioned, there's so much more, and I do a lot of training with different accounting software. QuickBooks is my specialty, but also just showing them what those reports mean. A lot of people, financial profit and loss, cash flow statement, balance sheet.
So knowing your numbers.
Knowing your numbers
and
having it all in one place, your assets and your liabilities, and not just bits and pieces of both of them, because you never get a full picture.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you had the ability to share a pearl with someone who was starting a new business, what advice would you offer them, or what particular pearl would we share?
Yeah, I think some of the big things I've learned in the last year is networking, doing one-to-ones with people, getting to know other people without the expectation that they're going to do business with you. Yep, giving.
Just building that relationship, focusing on the relationship.
Exactly. And then the other thing for a small business, anybody who's going into business, is be honest. Be honest about your ambition. Be honest that you really, it's not just an idea, that you have the drive and the follow-through that you're going to make it. And then another key thing is meeting with key financial people, a banker, maybe your loan officer. A lawyer is good. A lawyer, and then through those connections, an accountant, a tax preparer, CPA, a bookkeeper. Yep. And making sure that, because what I offer is I try to do business and build a relationship with their whole financial team, the banker, the CPA, Yeah, so that they get the full picture and we're all working for them on the same
Wonderful.
team.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing your tips
Yes.
and pearls, and we thank you for listening and look forward to your questions and comments. Thank you.